Good morning, it's Barbara. We have another beautiful sunny day. I'm so happy about that. See you outside. Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. I need a coffee this morning. I did not want to get up, but Dennis brought me coffee 2 days in a row. So it was my turn to get up and get him some tea because fair is fair. And I slept okay, so I needed to get up anyway. But I didn't want to. I really didn't want to get up today. But only because I was comfortable in bed and I had been sleeping, which is nice, and then having a dream, and anyway. But I got up and brought Dennis his tea. I see Pearl. Do you see Maze? Maze has a tendency to lay down in the grass behind me. Nope, I don't see her. She could be under the deck, though. But Pearl is out here catching some rays. I need a couple more sips of coffee before I can get going. As I was going to bed last night, as I was going up the stairs, I said to Dennis, I had a very surprisingly lovely day today. I have not been anticipating having a good day. I'm sure after listening to me yesterday, you weren't anticipating me having a good day, but I really had a very nice day. I had a very nice day. I ended up making biscotti. I took some pictures of the biscotti process from raw dough in the loaves to different stages, and I will put those at the end if anybody is interested. But I made biscotti, and I was going to say, what did I do before that? But I got up really late. I mean, I didn't vlog till noon, so yeah. I got started really late. But I played a couple of hours of our game with Dennis, and that was fun. And I watched some podcasts, some vlogs that I had missed, and I knit, and I got through the last lace section of my elm leaf shawlette, and now I'm on the final garter section. It feels like I have quite a bit of yarn left over, so I will be trying on my shawlette as best I can on the needle at the end of the garter section, because this should be the last section, and then I do a picot bind off. But I'll see if I feel like it's big enough. But it is a shawlette, and I am going for just a neck piece. So my guess is it's going to be big enough, and I have to stretch it when I block it because it's lacy. So I'm assuming that any of the Flaming June that I have will go into my penguano with the other skein. I had an idea about my penguano. I have some reclaimed cashmere that's really a lace weight. It's a lace weight, but I have quite a bit of it, like 3,000 yards. My friend Simona has a company called the Recycle Yarn Company, and I will try to find her Etsy shop and link it below. And she spins beautiful yarn, but she also recovers yarn. She buys sweaters at the Goodwill or thrift shop or something, takes them apart, and washes the yarn and winds it and sells it. And I had gotten some beautiful yarn from her in a dark teal color that I've never used, and I've had it forever. But it's lace weight, and every time I look at it, I think, well, I'm just going to hold it double and make a sweater. And now that I say that, maybe I'll do that. And not use it in my penguano. But I was thinking, the penguano actually takes a very heavyish yarn generally. I mean, I think you can make it out of whatever you want to, but so I was thinking maybe adding that lace cashmere all the way through would be kind of cool too, except it's a dark teal, which may or may not work. Who knows? I don't know. I have a cough today. So anyway, I was up there looking at yarn and I saw that again and said, oh, I need to do something with Simona's yarn. I guess some things have to be in my stash for like 4 or 5 years. That's what it's starting to look like. Because, you know, quite a few things that I've been going for, I've had a really long time. And loved a really long time. And, you know, so, yeah. But now that I say that, I mean, who doesn't want to just knit a cashmere sweater, right? I think held together it would be a fingering or a light fingering. I could find a lovely pattern for that, and I have enough yarn. I mean, let's face it, it was a sweater before, although it was a machine knit sweater, I'm sure. Anyway, thinking about my penguano, so I'm going to have some leftover yarn from my shawlette. But that's what I did last night. I don't know what else I did, but I felt like when I was going up the steps, I can't remember now. I felt like, oh, and I went to the store. Oh, and I mailed Marianne's package. That's what it was. I mailed Marianne's package. I went to the store to get some ingredients for the biscotti and for the stir fry. Dennis made paneer, and so he made me stir fry. So I went and got peas. I strung the peas, you know, played my game, made biscotti, and knit. And it ended up being a very, very nice day. Marianne, your package is on the way. Oh, I felt like I did a lot of things. I felt really good about it. And, you know, and my day did not start well, as you were witness to. So I was very surprised that I felt so good about my day as I was walking up the steps last night. So there you go. And I'm feeling good today, but boy, I did not want to get out of bed. I didn't. But even after having a crummy night's sleep the night before, it still took me a long time to fall asleep. So I can't stay in bed all day. Well, I could. I haven't. I keep talking about it, but I haven't done it yet. If you get a vlog with my hair like this in a mohawk, then you'll know, uh-oh, today she's not getting out of bed. Dennis would bring me food, I'm sure. Well, anyway. So I don't have any particular plan for today, although in my mind I'm finishing my leaf shawlette because I'm that close. And I'm on the garter part, so I don't even have to think about it. But I was able to do the elm leaf part while watching vlogs. And Christy had a flip through of a magazine she had. I watched Leslie. I watched Chevis. So yeah, I have Aquila yet to watch. I'm a little behind. I've got to check out Liz. Black Knitter, I might be behind her. She has long podcasts. If you like a long podcast. Although she apparently was trying for a half an hour earlier, but by the time I found her, she was already on an hour. Anyway, and others. I am behind because of my whatever mental blondness. I wasn't doing anything. But Dennis is now that we've been playing our game, he's re-engaged into playing games on his computer. This is not the one he had been playing. So he hasn't played this for a couple of years, so he's gotten reinvigorated, and he's got all kinds of plans for our little crew, and so he's doing all kinds of other stuff, getting ready. So he's been reinvigorated, which means that he's been spending his evenings and so I can watch TV and knit. So except when I'm playing with him. So I printed out a beautiful copy of the Penguano pattern and took it with me on a trip. And I'm sure I brought it home, but it's in a bag somewhere. I have to find it because it's really beautiful, and I'm not able to print in color anymore. Oh, I forgot to tell Dennis that. He can figure out why that is. So I can be working in that beautiful thing. But I'm getting ready to start pulling things together and taking a look and seeing what I want to do with my Penguano. I think I'm going to go with the one strand of fingering stroll throughout the whole thing, and then, or certain parts of it, maybe not the whole thing. I have no idea what I'm doing, can you tell? But I am thinking about it, which is fun. And I got a little bit inspired by Sheva. She was talking about this pattern. She showed a sweater she's knitting, and I forget the name of it, but it's like a colorwork sweater. And when she held it up, it made no sense to me in terms of how it was designed, you know, sort of like she had like a loop over here. This is the neck, and then the body, it was weird looking to me. But anyway, she said she had to read that pattern like 5 times to get it, and then she got it, and she was talking about how great it is to stimulate your brain and, you know, figure things out and do something interesting, and she likes puzzles, and I'm sitting there saying, I don't want to do, you know, but maybe I need that. Maybe my brain needs some stimulation. I don't want to make that pattern. I like the pattern. It's got great pockets, but and I don't think I want anything quite that complicated. But that means it's, you know, and a Penguano, you know, has a lot of parts. It's not necessarily complicated, but, you know, it's a little something going on, and that's nice. Plus, I have my forest park that has been put aside for quite some time that I'm about ready to think I want to think about it. But I'm almost done with my elm leaf shawlette, and so I really want to figure out what my next thing is that I'm working on. And apparently I'm perking on my Penguano. So that's the deal there. Anyway, it's pretty lovely out here at the moment. It is going to be hot and muggy out here later, so maybe I will just spend a few morning minutes out here so that I get some. I did that yesterday. We didn't spend too much time out here yesterday, although we watered everything. So probably not too much time in the afternoon out here. I don't know what Dennis's plans are. He's got some wine things he wants to do. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow morning. First thing. So I'm not sure about the schedule of the vlog. It'll be late. I'm just guessing it's going to be late. If it's not, you'll notice that. But my guess is it's going to be late because it's first thing. Just to check up, nothing worrying. So I wanted to warn you about that. Tomorrow is July 1st. If I were a good mother-in-law and organized, I would have sent Jason and Allison an anniversary card because tomorrow is their anniversary, July 1st. I have trouble remembering that, or I have in past years. They came over for dinner. She was wearing her wedding dress, which was a sundress, on July 1st. They didn't say a word. I'm like, oh, you're wearing your wedding dress. Did I remember it was their anniversary? No. I'm the worst. But anyway, I will text them congratulations. So they will, it'll be 9 years tomorrow for them. And then just so you can prepare yourself. On the 4th of July, many things, many people will be celebrating many things, but Dennis and I will be celebrating our 30th anniversary on the 4th of July. We have it all worked out. Or's going to come for dinner. We're going to have lobster and champagne to celebrate our 30th anniversary. Those 30 years went pretty fast, really, when you think about it. You know, that's how, well, I guess that's how a good marriage is. It feels like yesterday. But it also feels like we've been married forever. It's very strange. But anyway, so that's what's coming up for us. So now I got to find out if the fish store's open on the 4th of July. Some things close. Well, restaurants close for one thing. And I've said this every year, probably. I recommend the 4th of July for people who work, you know, sort of regular Monday through Friday jobs, because the 4th of July is one of those very few holidays that actually happens on its day and not moved to a Monday. It happens to be Monday this year, but that's because Monday's the 4th. So if you want to be off and not have to work on your anniversary, it's a good one. The only problem is if you want to go out to dinner on your anniversary, it's a terrible one, because the 4th of July is not a restaurant holiday. It's not a people go out to restaurants kind of holiday. It is, you know, picnics at home and barbecues and softball games and that kind of stuff. So if you wanted to go out for your anniversary, on your anniversary, you can't do it because most of the restaurants are closed. Only like the coffee shops and hotels are open, and McDonald's. So, just a little word of warning. But otherwise, and you have fireworks in the United States. You have fireworks. Of course, this is all about being in the United States because people don't get off around the rest of the world for 4th of July. Anyway, so we're celebrating on Monday. And that's it. So I will be late tomorrow, I'm quite sure. And, yeah. And I don't have anything planned except maybe finishing my shawl wrap. I might just do that. So, if I do, I'll show it to you. There you go. The birds are talking. And I've been talking too much. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay sane.